online quizzes. Today we are studying the same topic, but today we are studying I'll just put it here, a band 8 sample essay. So yesterday's sample essay was a band 7 one. Today we are learning a band 8. So let's review yesterday's lesson. So question for you is that, do you still remember what did we study yesterday? The 2 dangers and the 2 solutions my student wrote in her essay. If you forgot, go back to review yesterday's lesson. Okay, now let's have a look at my ABC phrases. Okay, you just skip these steps because we studied all those things yesterday. Let's have a look at what are the differences between 6.5 and 7.5. Okay, because yesterday's one was a 7.5 was 7, so this one is over 7.5 ABC phrases. Let's have a compare. I'll just compare. I'm comparing these two. So for body 1, we need to write 2 dangers, right? The first danger, my student wrote, damaged architects have safety issues. What happened next? When they are exposed to the general public, fall down and pose a threat to resident safety. This is good, but have a look at my ones. Buildings are vulnerable to harsh. Okay, those damaged buildings are vulnerable to harsh weather conditions, such as. Okay, instead of saying have safety issues, I used more specific phrases. I used vulnerable to harsh weather conditions. So I'm expressing a more specific idea. Next one, crack and fall down in extreme weather days. Okay, crack and fall down. Okay, she used the fall down as well. Next one, lives of residents and visitors will be in danger. She poses threat to resident safety. So let's have a look at this one. Pose a threat to resident safety is correct, but because she used the safety at the beginning as well, so in this case, this is a repetition. Another problem is safety is not specific. If you say this will cause injuries, it's more specific than safety. That's why I put lives of residents and visitors may be in danger. So lives in danger, be in danger. It's more specific. This means they may die, they may lose their lives. Okay, next one. 6.5. Damaged buildings have damaged appearance. I have a look. Damaged. Too many damages here. So whereas I used falling down of buildings. Very short and concise. Leave a bad impression on tourists. Well, this phrase is really good. I put block roads nearby. Next one, threaten national profile. I put resulting traffic accidents and drivers' injuries. If I want to change this one, I want to keep the same meaning, I can change it in this way. A can be damaged or destroyed buildings. Destroyed buildings. So let's have a look at these ABC phrases. I put the shabby appearance of destroyed buildings. The shabby appearance of destroyed buildings make the tourists question the government's ability to preserve their cultural heritage. So this is number B. Then what will happen? You started to think about, well, does the government really have the ability to protect their culture? The government doesn't care about anything. Then what will happen? Threaten the government, the national profile. The national profile means how good a government is or how good a country is. So let's compare these two. Let's comparing these two. Damaged ones have damaged appearance. I use shabby appearance. So more specific. And question, I put question. I just change this one, the C to the B, instead of writing leave a bad impression, because leave a bad impression has the same meaning as question the governments. Can you understand? Well, I would say you question the government first, then you will have a bad impression on this society, on this government. First, number one, you need to really hate this government. Then you say, what? First, number one, you need to ask yourself, well, does the government really have the ability to do something? After this, you will ask yourself, well, I really hate this government. So you ask this question first. What happened here is that when you see the bad appearance, you see the bad appearance first. You see the bad appearance first. And what will happen? And you started to question. Well, you will have this inner talk. You will say, this government sucks. This government is really bad. Then what will happen? You say, I hate this country. Or maybe I do not like this country with this government. So the logic is here. You see the bad appearance, then you say the government really sucks, that government is not responsible, I don't like this country. You can see the logic here. She put, I don't like this country first. Then she put another, I don't like this country. So there's something wrong with the logic in these ABC phrases. That's why I would say this answer is about 6.5 instead of a 7. But my ones, I used another recipe. I used falling down of buildings, block roads nearby, and resulting traffic accidents and driver's injuries. Okay, and also use the synonym. I put similar phrases: trigger car crash, lose their lives. Okay, I have already put another comparison below. You can compare these two set of phrases yourself and highlight some high mark phrases in my answer. For example, check the durability and stability of the building, and also prevent something from doing something, allocate funding to do something. Here, more experts and sufficient materials. So you can see in each A, B, and C, I all used very specific phrases. So I all use very specific phrases instead of writing something really big, general safety issues. I didn't even use any safety